for it. Go for it.
Now, so Bill and Hillary Clinton. He said, okay, here's the path. I'll go, and basically, her limit was like 500,000, and Bill Clinton's like 200,000, on the credit limit, which is really, it's okay. I'll take care of you, and so they had to go out. It's a true story too, and so they went out and got me a little card and said, okay, we got to go. Good luck to you and good riddance. So they flew out. So I had to wait 4 hours, and so with the money I still had, well, I didn't tell them I had any money.
Yeah.
So I stayed there until the next morning.
And where was this at?
It was. Let's see. It wasn't Howard Johnson. It was.
No. Which state were you in?
I was in Arkansas.
Well, that's where they live.
Yeah, I know.
What were they doing out playing in Arkansas? They live there.
No, they just come in and they.
From where?
Arkansas. And so he did have.
Where'd they come in from?
I come in from Texas.
They came in from Texas?
Yeah, on the other plane.
Were they meeting George Bush?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, go on.
So anyway, so I was out there, and so I come in from Arkansas. I didn't know where it was at night. And I'm going, well, where are we at? See, I thought maybe we're in Texas again. No, we're in Arkansas. I never saw Arkansas in my life. And the guy goes, so they switched the other stewardess, and she goes, oh, and she's going, boy, you don't get anywhere. No kidding. And so they got so mad at me. So the next morning, they go, you're going to stay here. The Eastern Airlines wants to talk with you. And they were pissed at me. And so I had a lady go with me. She goes, well, I'm the vice president of the company. She goes, we're going to solve your problem now. Can you get it? I go, Bill and Hillary Clinton, give me a little card. Okay, but here's the agreement now. You can't screw up any more flights. I can't help it. They don't give me the gate number or anything else to go to. I'm sitting around, and suddenly he said, go back on the original plane. I didn't do that on purpose. So anyway, I'm sitting there going, on the whole thing. So I get on the flight, and I finally make it back to Phoenix in about 4 hours. And so now I'm with the lady, and now here's the funny thing, okay? I'm with the lady from Caesar's Palace. So I get off the thing. I'm stuck with the lady, but she's a dancer, okay?
Oh no. Okay, go on.
Okay, so...
This is when you win the money, right?
Well, yeah. So,
okay.
So she goes...
Stop timing the shoe, just do the interview.
So anyway, so what happened... So anyway, so she went out, she goes, well, are you a gambler? I said, well, I've been known to, but I haven't got any money. So she went out, and she told me, well, what do you need? Just for a joke, she gave me $3,000. No kidding.
How much?
$3,000.
And how much did you win?
No, I didn't win. She just gave it to me.
Oh, I thought you gambled and won.
No.
Oh, that takes all the fun out of it.
And so anyway, so I'm sitting there, and the lady says $3,000. So I went, I finally, after about a week, I finally get, and so it goes, hey, well, I have to go to Iraq because my friend, I want to see my friend, he's been in Iraq about 25 years in service. So he said, Jay, I'll give you one night. One night? That's it? I grew up with the guy. So I said, well, heck, I'll just go rent out. I went down to Wynn's Casino. And so,
Did you meet Steve Wynn then?
No.
I thought you met him.
No, I never met him. No.
Right.
So anyway,
you need to go back there and meet him. Just go ahead.
So anyway, Ron, I stayed at the front. You know how much it cost me a week? $2,100 just for 1 week.
Where was this at?
At the Wynn's Casino.
But I thought you're trying to get back to Oregon, weren't you?
No, I stayed there for a little while.
But what were you trying? I thought you were trying to get back to Oregon. That's how all this started.
Yeah, and so what happened was, okay, so suddenly the guy from Eastern Airlines was looking for me.
Yeah.
And so he went over to Steve Wynn. I did meet Steve Wynn later that day.
No, you told me you didn't meet him. Now you said you did.
But wait a minute. After the guy from Eastern Airlines come up, he goes...
Oh, no, don't do that too hard.
Okay,
it's
so
tripod.
anyway, so he knocked on the door and goes... He goes, you Jay Hewitt? I said, yeah, I'm Jay Hewitt. So what's the... So, I'm going, well, what's the deal with it? And he goes, well, did you ever solve your problem with the airlines? Yeah. So I told him the whole thing. And he said, well, is there anything I can do for you? I said, well, and so I said, well, I've got money. And he goes, you sure? He's sure. He goes, well, how much you got? I go, well, I didn't count it all yet. And so, and I didn't tell him what I got. And so I'm sitting there going, which is really kind of funny. So he said, well, is there anything that you need? Well, I could use probably another week here. And so...
Probably another week?
Yeah, and so...
And you're at the Wynn?
Yeah.
In the towers.
Yeah, it's about two. Well, I got a discount because I was on a flight that it was a discount of the flight. And
Yeah.
So they give me $80. So they give me.
Okay, keep going.
So anyway, so I'm out there on the flight, and Steve Wynn comes up and he said, well, what can he do for me? I get dishwash. You know how much I got in one night? I got $12 for 14 hours work. That's how much cheap that guy is. $12 for a whole.
Yeah, but how much money did he give you?
No, I work for the room, and I get $12 a night.
Oh, you work for the room.
Yeah. And
now, did they make you dance or anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just checking.
So anyway, so the guy.
How about doing karaoke? You like doing that,
yeah,
right?
I did.
Hey, can you say, I want to rock? Say
I want to rock.
I want to rock.
So
okay.
Anyway, so I worked there a whole week, and the guy goes, I'll tell you what I'll do. Can you sing karaoke or anything? So I was doing karaoke. Yeah, I did.
What?
And guess who showed up in there? Britney Spears showed up.
Gene Simmons.
Yeah, she did. And she goes,
Gene Simmons played bass?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No, anyway,
keep going.
so she was in the sky, and I didn't know who the lady was. And she goes, well, there's a concert tonight. And so I told this to Curtis already, the other people. And so they go, well, the lady goes, well, there's a concert tonight. Are you going to go to the concert? I didn't know, I couldn't tell who this lady was. She goes, well, who don't you like? I go, I can't stand Britney Spears. But I didn't know who the lady was. And she goes, so she kind of walked off, but she didn't give her disguise off. So the guy goes, that's a famous girl. Who is it? Well, I can't tell you, bozo. And so I'm with I didn't know who the lady was. She goes, well, here's a free ticket. You're going to go to the concert. You made her mad. Well, I had no idea who this lady was. So they made me, I had to sit in the room with these 4 clowns and say, okay, you're going to go to the concert. So they go, well, who's showing it? We're not going to tell you. You have to wait till 8 o'clock. So I'm in the dressing room. She comes up. You got to be kidding me. Britney Spears? She goes, you pissed me off. I go, why? Well, I didn't know what you wanted to tell me. I can't tell you who I am. She goes, you don't like Britney? Yeah, I'm a fan of hers. So I had to watch the whole stupid concert for 3 hours for free. And she goes, well, what do you do? I go, I sing karaoke. So I was a life in the line, and I made $327 the whole night.
For singing karaoke?
Yeah.
Who paid you?
She did.
Why did they have to pay you to sing karaoke?
Well, because they
What was your favorite song? I want to rock.
I did. I sing Queen. I sing.
Queens in Love?
No.
Oh, not that one.
Queen.
We Will Rock You from Queen.
Yeah, and then I sing a whole bunch of other songs.
We will rock you. Can you say that?
No, that's
We will rock you.
So anyway, Ron. So after that, she left. It went back to like New York.
Sheila E. or just she?
Well, no.
Sheila E. is a drummer. Okay, go ahead.
No, anyway, but she left the whole. They flew her out the next.
So how did you get back home? Get back to the back home.
Okay, well, what I did was I
We're
rented
18
the car.
minutes into this. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, anyway, so I rented the car.
A Ferrari?
No, I rented the car. I rented the Cadillac.
Why'd you rent a car and not fly out?
Well, because they wouldn't let me fly anymore.
Why? Because
Yeah,
they're tired of you?
Yeah, they asked me.
Was
out
this
there.
like the movie The Hangover?
Almost.
Okay.
So anyway, they asked me out. No, you're not flying anymore. I got to ask because I went to 17 different cities.
So they had you on record then.
Yeah, and so then 3 weeks later, they give me a phone call from my mom's house, and she goes, "What happened?" So they have a spokesperson that comes out after I went over the
Spokesman for which airline?
American Airlines.
Oh, those poor guys.
And so they come to my house and go.
They just declared bankruptcy, you know.
Well, I know. So anyway,
Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, they called my phone. That's before I could afford anything. So they called my phone, and then they called my friend Jim, and he goes, "Well, why did your friend do that?" I go, "I don't know." So I talked with him for a long time, and they apologized to me.
So you drove the Cadillac all the way from Vegas back home.
Yeah.
So you should have just driven to begin with, and you wouldn't have been stuck on all those flights.
Yeah.
Okay, say over and out, peace.